So look, most of y'all have probably already seen these right here. You're familiar with these, seen these on other TikToks. So the other day I was watching videos on TikTok and I came across this picture here of this fella, Count Saint Germain. Check him out. So does he favor anyone? Any of y'all out there? Does he resemble somebody else? Because to me, he absolutely looked like this guy here. And I immediately knew he looked like somebody I recognized, but I couldn't place him. And it finally came to me. Look. Check out the way their features line up, their eyes, nose, and mouth. It's exact. Look at him here again, side to side. Well, it turns out when I looked into Saint Germain, there was a lot of smoke around the possibility through the myths that the two are the same person. See what I found. So obviously my first thing was, when did Count Saint Germain live? And that's more obscure than anyone else I've ever read about on Wikipedia. Check it out. Dude's birth has circa 1710, and his death has a question mark on it. What is that? Count Saint Germain the Immortal. Count Saint Germain, the man who never dies, is immortal life. Where is Count Saint Germain today? Right off the rip, Wikipedia lets you know that his early life is obscure. Then we're told as an adult he intentionally spun a confusing web about his history. It also turns out that dozens of people saw him hundreds of years after his death, alleged death. And this lady says she saw him 50 years after the first time she saw him as an old lady, but he looked the same. And it doesn't really stop there. As you'll see here, a book called The Triangular Manuscript that was written in code and are kept in the Manly Palmer Hall collection of alchemical manuscripts. The book describes magical ritual that was said to be performed by Saint Germain, and namely involved the procurement of great wealth and extension of life. And look at how sketchy it was after he died. None of his relatives came to get his vast estate, and a month after his death, the mayor and city council auctioned it off. And it turns out Saint Germain has made cameos in tons of books and games, and usually is an immortal or a time traveler. Another page of cameos is immortal time traveler. Here's another page still. I mean, apparently the guy is pretty popular, and I didn't realize, because these are all the references listed on Wikipedia. And I'm just going to flash through all the rest for time, because there are so many cameos. Y'all should really look this guy up. It's crazy. So a bunch of esoteric groups called him an ascended master, and basically looked at him as an immortal.
Pause to read.
And said he brought in the age of Aquarius, and he was said to have been reincarnated in a civilization before Atlantis, and a high priest in Atlantis, and Samuel of the Bible, Hesiod the Greek poet, Plato, Merlin, Francis and Roger Bacon, Christopher Columbus. And you can see here among his ascended master teachings, it tells that he went by the name of Francis Bacon later. So I don't know, he looks very similar to
Jeff Bezos as we know him.
in the meme. Strange.
Count Saint Germain was also said to be.
There's this guy, Monty St. Alban, and also the Greeks, Hesiod, and even this picture of Plato I found he resembles. Very strange stuff. And these are some guys that Count Saint Germain